What's up guys, TRayALLDay here, and welcome to episode number 13 of Season 1 of the Rangers Road to Glory career mode in FIFA 15. This is actually also the season finale as well, so if you guys can go down to that like button right now, hit over 100 likes, I will bring out episode number 1 of Season 2 out tomorrow. 100 likes, episode number 1 tomorrow. Right now, go down to the like button. Everybody that's watching the video, go down and smash the likes. That would be greatly appreciated as always. It always just, I guess, makes my day to see the like button go up a lot. So if you guys can do that, that would be awesome, as I said. So, going into the season finale of this career mode, we're just going to be simulating to the end, taking a look at future signings that I'm going to try to make, as well as, I guess, where other leagues finished, and as well, last but not least, your guys' voted player of the season for season 1 of the Rangers career mode. So I'm pretty sure you guys already know who it's going to be, but no spoilers. We'll leave that for the end of the video. Now, without any further ado, we're going to simulate forward to our next game against Mansfield Town. Hopefully nothing happens in between, such as injuries or, I guess, players getting pissed off, but we'll go to that game, simulate that game, and then we'll also simulate our last game of the season, which is against Oxford United. Training injury, fantastic. Who is injured? Let's find out. Oh, Jordan Morris is out for 2 weeks, damn, and he was on 26 goals for the season, which means he won't be able to hit 30 goals for the season, which is a bit disappointing. He's actually on 26 overall. I believe 23 of those are in the league, so that's also wow, okay. Not even speaking English there, but John Suter wants to leave the club in the next transfer window, probably because he wasn't getting played enough while we were simulating. To be fair to him, we also weren't playing him that often when I was actually playing the game. So next season, I'm definitely going to try to be playing him a lot more often, I guess, in cup matches and in various other competitions. But he's right, we haven't been playing him. We have Lee Wallace, Tyus Browning, and Tyler Blackett all ahead of him, though, so he's got to understand that for sure. But simulating this game, we're going to auto-replace the unavailable players because I really don't care. Boyd's in there for Morris, pretty cool to see, and we'll go ahead and skip this when we go forward. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I timed that perfectly. Awesome. Boyd's injured, though, which is not awesome. João Maconda and Heinemann all scoring, and 2 players scoring for them. Pretty decent victory. Maconda scoring the winning penalty in the 84th minute, which is not too shabby at all. So, what else do we got? 3 things in the office. Player injured. Chris Boyd's out for 2 months. Player suspended. Tyus Browning. And what else do we got? Player conversations. Lyndon Gooch wants to play more. Sorry, bud. You're not good enough to be playing on a regular basis at Rangers. You'll come in during cup games as well, such as John Suter for next season. But right now, we have a lot better players at the club, so you won't be playing at all. I mean, I could put him in for this next game, but I just really can't be asked to go and change the lineup. It's fine as it is. What else do we got, though? Player conversations. Lee Wallace wants to get a contract raise, and he probably deserves it, to be fair. And Emerson Heinemann is thankful for putting him back in the team. I guess the assistant manager wasn't using him that often. So go ahead and simulate this match as well, and hopefully we do get another win just to cap off the season, I guess. I really wish Jordan Morris was still here, because then these games would actually mean a lot more than to, I guess, just get 3 points, even though we're already promoted for sure. But skip. 1-1 the final score. Shields getting a goal. He was the man that replaced Boyd, who replaced Jordan Morris, so there you go. I'll take that result. Not too shabby at all. I've already said that once in this episode, so I really need to stop. But you can see here at the league table, second place isn't too bad. AFC Wimbledon also getting promoted, which, of course, if you're new to my channel, you wouldn't know I did, I guess, 10 episodes of A Road to Glory with AFC Wimbledon. It didn't last very long because frankly, I wasn't enjoying it, and it seemed as though you guys weren't as well. But I did Road to Glory with them, so it's nice to see them go up as well. And then, obviously, Celtic, the best team in the league. Not too surprising at that. Heading over to the office, though, we get only 20 grand for finishing second in the league. Suspension over Tyus Browning, and then player suspended Liam Palmer, which obviously he's suspended, but we have no other games left. So GG, GG. But what else do we need to go through to end off this episode? We're going to go ahead and simulate forward as far forward as we can until we get some things back. I believe we have a clause to sign Josh Onoma. We got him on loan, but with a future fee, so we'll probably sign him. Granted, I didn't really use him that much this season, but I might as well use the rest of my funds to bring him in for next season, and then probably loan him out, because really, I haven't used him at all. So there we go. Yes, confirm purchase option. Going to give him 4 years. Let's give him a bit more money just to make sure that he comes into the club, because I really don't want to give him a role. And we'll give him also, I guess, 20% just to entice him that much more, because I definitely do want him at the club for next season, even though he really won't be playing that often. But we also have player contracts expiring, and out of all of these, we're only going to try to sign to Chris Boyd just so we can get some money in for selling him next season, because he really won't be playing at all. Maybe, you know, if we simulate some games next season as well, he'll come off the bench, but I'm looking most likely to just get rid of him and get some money in for him, which won't be too bad. And then Remy Street is the other player I want to bring in. We'll go 3K probably. Yeah, 3K. Let's go 3.5 actually, because he's not going to like the role that we're going to give him. We're going to give him squad rotation, clean sheet bonus of 20%, and hopefully he accepts that. And then other than that, I mean, these players really aren't that great. I'm tempted with Far, however you want to pronounce his name, just because he's a former Lyon player. Hutton isn't that good, 58 overall, and I believe he's like near his 30s, so definitely not him. Lee Robinson, 53 rated. He is our only other keeper than Benjamin Segrist, but 53 rated. Definitely not going to bring him back. And Richard Foster, 59 rated, and he's getting on a bit, so definitely none of those players, but the players that we offered we'll definitely go for. So we'll simulate for once again, and we'll see if we get anything back. Well, this is interesting. We got an offer to coach. I believe this is a Portuguese club. Don't slate me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure that's Portuguese, that club name, but we're going to reject it, obviously. We want to stay at Rangers. This is a Rangers career mode, not a Morense career mode, or however you pronounce that name. I barely even looked at the name. Not even going to try to pronounce it. Probably could pronounce it if I actually tried, but I'm not going to try. So we'll go ahead and bring in Josh Onoma for next season. Got still a little bit of money to work with to bring in some players that were on our team last season as well, that our contracts are expiring. John Suter still wants to leave next season, which he won't, and Matt Target wants to leave next season as well, which is a bit disappointing. I guess the assistant manager was using Lee Wallace at left back while we were simulating, so he got a little bit pissed off, but we'll keep Matt Target. I definitely want to keep him for sure. Remy Street declines. He's not happy with the squad role. We'll try to give him a bit more money because he could be a pretty decent player for us, so we'll go up to, I don't want to give him 5K because that's just a bit too much for a player of his quality. We'll go squad roll again, or squad rotation, I should say, again for his squad roll. 4 years, 4.5K. Hopefully that's accepted because he's a pretty decent player. And then DeSevio Payne. Yep, DeSevio Payne returns from injury. Not too bad. And if you guys do follow me on Twitter, I suggest you do. It's at TRayALLDay if you don't. Or you can like my Facebook page. Both links will be in the description down below. Don't really use my Facebook, but all of my tweets are linked to that Facebook page, so you guys can keep up to date with various things. But I did tweet out after the USA lost the other day to Serbia. We're not going to go in for Remy Street anymore. He can go fuck himself. But Chris Boyd's coming back to the club, which is awesome. But I did tweet out after the US Under-20s lost to Serbia that I believe there's 3 players that could go ahead and jump straight into the senior squad with the USA, and that is DeSevio Payne, believe it or not, Emerson Hindman, and I can't remember the third player I said. Oh, Zach Steffen could make it as well, just as like a third choice keeper behind Guzan and probably Nick Raimondo, but those 3 players could make the senior squad, in my opinion, could jump right in straight away, because if you think about it, if Timmy Chandler can make the U.S. senior team, DeSevio Payne definitely can. He was very impressive in this World Cup. Same with Emerson Hindman. He was the captain. And Zach Steffen, if you missed that game against Serbia, holy shit. In the penalty shootout, he saved like 3 or 4 chances and kept us in the game, but our pens were horrific, so there was really no contest there. But we'll head over to the contract negotiation page once again to offer Lee Wallace a contract, because he's wanting one once again. 6K is what he's making now. He wants 9K. That's not too bad, but I want to give him more than 1 year. We'll go 2 years. 5%, crucial first team player. Hopefully that's accepted. And other than that, we're not going to go in for anyone else in our team. So what else do we have to do? We'll simulate forward to see if that's accepted. And if it is, fantastic. If it isn't, then, well, there we go. It is accepted. So we'll simulate forward till pretty much the last day that we can. Player returns from injury. Chris Boyd, awesome. Lee Wallace is accepting his contract offer. We're going to go ahead and advance forward to there. Don't want to go too far forward. Player review, performance review schedule, meeting schedule. I cannot talk, guys. I'm struggling today, really am. But yes, you can see we only have a few more days until July, which will be the new season, of course. So what we're going to do to end off the episode is take a look at the other leagues and where they finished. We're going to take a look at a squad report, take a look at some players I'm going to try to sign next season. Actually, I'll save that for next episode, just to keep you guys a little bit, I'll give you guys a little bit of a cliffhanger. But other leagues, we'll take a look at the squad report, and then we'll take a look at your guys' voted player of the season to end off the episode. So without any further ado, let's get started. Australia, don't care. Austria, Belgium, Anderlecht, I believe they go into a playoff if I'm not mistaken, but it looks like Anderlecht is the strongest team in that league without a doubt. Chile, Colombia, Denmark, Copenhagen, no surprise there. England, here we go. Here's the most important stuff of the season. Who will we be taking on next season in League One? Let's find out. Obviously, Wimbledon, Rangers, Celtic, and then one of those teams below us, I believe Morecambe, Portsmouth, Shrewsbury, or Burton, we will be taking on as well, whoever got promoted from that playoff. But going over to the League One, here we go. Bristol City we won't be taking on, neither will we be taking on Preston. That was not English, but I believe MK Dons, do they do 3 teams promoted? I'm not too sure if they do. I mean 3 teams automatically promoted. I don't think they do. I think they do 2 automatic and then 1 via playoff, so I'm not too sure who else won't be playing, that is. And we also won't be playing Swindon, Fleetwood, or Rochdale in one of the other teams above them, so interesting indeed. Maybe, actually, no, Crew Alexandria will be gone as well. But moving over to the championship, we will also be taking on Blackpool and Rotherham. Not too shabby. And, yeah, we will also be taking on Brentford, if I'm not mistaken. And, yeah, Watford and Derby going up for sure. Norwich City could complete 2 out of the 3 realistic teams going up to the Premier League in real life. But we don't know that for sure. And then the Premier League, who's getting relegated? Hull City, Leicester, and Burnley. And then Manchester City winning the league. Not too bad. France, PSG 1. Disappointing, but it's obviously going to happen. Lyon only finishing 5 points behind, and Marseille only 3 points behind. Germany, Bayern Munich, of course. Italy, Milan. That's a bit surprising, actually. What else we got? Netherlands, Feyenoord. Norway, Poland, Portugal, Sporting Club de Portugal, and yes, 17th place was the team that we would have taken over. No, definitely not going to do that. Russia, CSK Moscow, Scotland's Cheltenham Town, the team I put over for Celtic, finishing in last. No surprises there, really. Spain, Barcelona by 6 points. Switzerland, Basel, Turkey, Fenerbahce. The United States don't really care because in this game it's just dumb, but there we go. That is the final league standings and all the other leagues in this career mode. So we'll take a look at our squad report to end off the episode. Actually, we still have one more thing to go through, but let's take a look. Attributes, here we go. We're going to go through pretty fast, so if you guys want to take a look at some players, pause. Holy shit, though. Liam Palmer, look how well-rounded he is. My God. But here we go. You guys can pause on any player you want to see to take a look at their stats. Tribby Makonda to a 69 overall is pretty impressive. I believe that's his potential, actually, so he's probably going to outgrow that for sure. Matt Target doing pretty nicely. Areola as well. Tabor not going up at all is disappointing for sure. Anyone else, though, really, that's surprising, I guess? Not really. McCulloch's retiring, so we won't have him next season. But other than that, really, nothing too disappointing. I guess too disappointing. I guess Tabort's really the only one, and nothing too surprising. So there we go. That will end off the episode. The final thing we need to show you guys, I need to show you guys, that is the fan-voted Player of the Season for Season number 1 of the Rangers Road to Glory Career Mode. You guys voted for
Jordan Morris, 13, forward, sophomore.
Wait for Zardes, the return takes a deflection. Jordan Morris controls. Jordan Morris has scored! The Stanford University sophomore, his first goal for the United States.
With 26 goals in all competitions, the U.S. International certainly was a key factor in Rangers' promotion push. Without Jordan, Rangers would have been left up top with an aging striker in Chris Boyd and would have lacked the pace to go forward offensively. Luckily enough, Jordan joined the club at the beginning of the season and was helpful in every single step along the way. His play, however, isn't the only reason he is a big role model for the next generation. A type 1 diabetic, Jordan reaches out to those with the disease, urging them to follow their dreams. He is also considered to his teammates a very humble and genuinely nice guy. So really, this award couldn't have gone to a better person and player. His performance on and off the pitch has earned him Rangers FC fan-voted Player of the Season. Congrats, Jordan, and thanks for voting. And there you have it, Jordan Morris wins the fans voted Player of the Season for Season number 1 of this Rangers career mode. He was also my Player of the Season. Really, you can't go wrong with 23 goals in one season, 26 in all competitions. He was outstanding, and really, a great story behind him as well. But that's where we're going to leave off the episode. If you guys did enjoy, a like would be greatly appreciated. Remember, over 100 likes for episode number 1 of Season 2 tomorrow. And other than that, I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Let me get you high for the moment, come and let me get you high for the moment. What I'm smoking, I'm up. Get you high for the moment, come and let me get you high for the moment. Roll up, girl. We on the cloud, we on the cloud.